What's up, guys, and what's in our video? Today we are reviewing Fast and the Furious 8, or The Fate of the Furious. Now this is the movie where Dom essentially turns to the dark side, essentially. And that was actually a very interesting thing to see, because, like, how dangerous would he be if he became, like, the villain of the whole franchise? He would have been dangerous, probably. Like, when we first saw the trailers, we were like, why is he going rogue? But when you see the actual movie, it makes more sense. He essentially went rogue because they were holding his son hostage. Plus, his previous love interest died in front of him. I don't blame him. Like, that I completely understand, but I think Dom probably should have handled it a bit differently. But come on. But hey, that was a pretty... I completely understand where he's coming from. And you know what's interesting? You know Dom's, girlfriend we always see? That, basically was in the same position as him. So I loved how they kind of switched roles there, which was a nice detail. Now listen. Dom Toretto. Sorry about that. But yeah, Dom essentially became, well, what I thought of Charlize Theron in this movie, I thought she was a pretty good villain. Like, this was a different type of villain. This wasn't, brute. This wasn't a physical villain. This was more of a psychological villain. Like, you know how in Batman, a lot of his villains are more, a lot of them are, like, more psychological villains? Yeah, in my opinion, man, I think it had a very interesting premise. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite, but I think I thought it was better than Fast 9, which we'll get over that as soon as I review it. But yeah, this is also the first movie without Brian O'Connor or Paul Walker. Because honestly, I still stand what I say when I said that Furious 7, the franchise should have ended with 7. I still agree with that decision. I think the only reason why 8, 9, 10, and pretty soon 10 and 11 exist, the only reason is because Universal decides to basically milk this franchise. See that? You see that hypocrisy here? But now, what I thought of Owen Shaw, which I revealed that Shaw is apparently his full name is Owen Shaw. And I thought he was pretty good in this movie. I did like how how they kind of reference his fate in Fast 6 when they say, or Shaw says, man, do you have a rocky history with planes? Yeah, just by the look on his face, he's still traumatized, because he definitely learned his lesson from last time, because the last plane he was in, it nearly killed him. But yeah, and the reason why I'm constantly going is because I don't know what is up. I'm just a bit stubby, guys. But ignore that. Ignore it. But yeah. Anyways, Fast 8. I thought the ending where this is like one of the more rare occasions where the villain actually gets away. Like, maybe gets teased for the next one. And literally she, like, Charlize Theron here, or, not Shipper. Or Chipper, not Chipper. Cypher, yes, Cypher. Cypher here essentially got away Inspector Gadget style. Because you know how in Inspector Gadget, you know how Dr. Claw, every time he, like, loses, he's like, next time, Gadget, next time. It was essentially that. And overall, I thought the climax was pretty good, but I think the idea of Dom essentially becoming temporarily the villain of the movie, I thought that was a very interesting premise. It's just, I think it probably could have been done better, but hey. I didn't think Fast 8 was as bad as I remember, but hey. But overall, I just thought Fate of the Furious, I thought was good, but I didn't think it was as good as Fast 5, 6, or 7, and Fast 1. And yeah, that's it. Fate of the Furious came out in 2017 and also made $1 billion. Not as much as the Furious 7, but still made $1 billion. And I want you guys to stay tuned because Fast 9. I want you guys to stay tuned for Fast 9. The final review for the Fast and the Furious series. For now I know there's Hobbs and Shaw, but again, I'll probably cover that at a different time. But as of right now, I'm just gonna go for the line of Fast 1 through 9. Okay? So yeah. I want you guys to stay tuned for the final review for Fast 9 for now, until Fast X comes out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. In peace.